Alright guys, I just put myself through something for the sake of proper criticism. So this is going to be a bit of a rant/review, and the too long didn't watch version of this review is: do not watch Netflix's Cuties. um, I have never seen such a gross over sexualization of children um, ever. I think there were so many scantily clad, like up close ass shots and crotch shots, and they were like twerking on each other and grinding on each other and shit, and doing the whole like finger bite thing, just doing their damnedest to be sexual. Fucking, there was a rival dance group. So in Cuties, the Cuties are like a dance group. Well, they're trying to do like this dance competition thing that I guess young dancers do. I don't know if it's school related or just because there's like people in the school that are also in it or whatever. But there's a rival dance group, and they're called the Sweetie Swags. And they don't ever say their age, but they are all in the same school that the main character is in, and she's 11, as are the rest of the Cuties. And but one of the Sweetie Swags, on her little audition video thing on their fake social media app that they're sharing all this on, well, homegirl flashes a titty. So I hope that she's 18 in universe, but I don't fucking know. But I mean, that was kind of not great. Then all the Cuties are hanging around in like a bathroom, staring at their phone, talking about dicks and shit, and They're like, "Oh, it's not gross if a guy pees in your mouth. That's nature. That's how babies are made." They go, "What the hell?" And it's ooh. I had to pause this one like a fucking lot. Uh, there was a scene in which they broke into a laser tag thing, and they're just going around doing dumb kid shit. It's fine, it's fun, it's fancy free, all that shit. Well, they get caught by the security guard, and he brings them up to the front. He's confronting them. One of them tries to leave, and he grabs her arm. Then they're like, "Oh my god, are you a child molester?" and blah blah blah. Then this, well, frankly, child molester looking ass dude, I'm talking like the comb over with the little like side guys going down. Homeboy's got a patchy ass little neck beard popping off. Looks gross, like greasy ass boy. He hadn't showered in like a good week, give or take. But this motherfucker comes out. I guess he's like the general manager of the security guards or whatever. He assesses the situation. And then the main character is like, "No, we're dancers. Let us go. If you call the cops on us, then we can't go to this dance competition thing." And in order to prove that they are indeed dancers, she go ahead and removes her little like jacket thing she's wearing. And throughout a good like about half the movie, she's wearing this shirt that was her little brother's, and it's too small for her, so it's like a crop top. It's fucking, y'all, I'm telling you, don't watch this shit. Oh fuck. It's not good though. She wanted to illustrate that she was a dancer, and so she took off her jacket, was wearing her little crop top and like some shorts or some tight jeans or some shit, starts twerking for homeboy, and all her friends are like, "Oh, go yeah, go girl, you got this." Blah blah blah. He's sitting there. He's like, "These girls are 11, you know, and they're not like actors pretending to be 11. Like these are legit ass 11-year-old fucking kids, and they're doing basically it's the equivalent of what you see I guess rap hoes doing or whatever they video hoes what they call them in rap videos. It's that they're dressed like that. They're doing those moves. They're being sexual. There's the dramatic close up camera movements every time. It's gross. It really is. Oh man, it was hard to watch that shit. There's like a weird there's like a subplot of a touching relationship with her mom. She has like an abusive grandma who's all like, "Oh, when I was your age, I was already fucking getting married and shit, and I hope that you have the same thing happen to you because it was just fucking fantastic. I'm gonna teach you how to be a woman, so here you gotta make all the food for your dad's wedding." By the way, her dad moved. He went away on a trip or some shit and met this other girl, and so he's getting married to her too. And he brought her back to the home where his current wife lives with his kids. You know, I mean, I get, it's this is not an American movie. Cultures are different in other places, but Jesus fucking Christ, that's not a good take, dude. Homegirl, like, uh, the mom, she's not happy about the state of affairs. She's, all depressed and shit, crying about it on the phone. It's sad. But anyway, so it's real fucked up. Then the main character, she stole the phone from her adult male cousin when he came to like fix up the room for her dad and his new wife coming home. But she stole the phone. She had it. She's posting shit on this fake social media app. She's advertising for the Cuties. She's doing her dance recitals, communicating with the team and all that, and everything's going great. Well, she confronts the Sweetie Swags at their school, and one of them, like, she attacks one of them because I guess they threw something at her, and so they're fighting, and then the one of them pushes her off onto her stomach and pulls her pants down. She's wearing like these tight leather pants. Pulls her pants down, exposes her panties. Everyone's laughing at her because they're like little girl panties, but it's panties. They did, of course, they did a close-up shot because they have to, gotta appease the fucking pedophile market. It's gross. And someone took a video of it or some shit. There's a lot of weird videos in this too. Earlier when I was talking about they're in the bathroom, they told her to go to the boys' bathroom and try and take a video of this dude's dick while he was taking a piss at the urinal. And she tried, and she failed. And they're just like, "Oh, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ." But anyway, back to the male cousin's phone thing. Eventually, he catches her with it and takes it back. Then they wrestle for it a little bit, and eventually it gets to the point where she's like, "Give it back." "No." "Give it back." "No." Tell me why this 11-year-old girl removes her over top shirt thing. She still had on like the crop top underneath, but removes her over top shirt and begins to unbutton her jeans at her adult male cousin for a cell phone. I'm not here for it at all. Like, not in this household, you know what I'm saying? So he pushes her back. He's like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Then she fights him some more for it, bites his hand, takes it from him, locks herself in the bathroom. And then she goes ahead and frantically removes her pants, removes her panties, sets up spread eagle like this, grabs her phone, aims it, takes a picture, and posts that shit on the fake ass social network for everyone to see, because this shit's public. 11 years old, posting pussy pics on fake ass Instagram. And I tell you what, guys, I'll tell you what, they reference it in the school. She's wearing like a short skirt, like mid thigh length, half cut red shirt thing, in her class. And she's gets called up to the board during class, and she's walking by this little white ass kid. I don't know what his name is. He looks like a Jeffrey. Kid slaps her ass, and she's like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Well, maybe she shouldn't be posting nude photos online." These motherfuckers are fucking. They're seeing it. They're seeing it. They're talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So a fight ensues. She stabs him in the hand with a pin. As you do. Good job. He did sexually assault her. That's fucked up. And it just continues along like this. After that happens, she gets kicked out of the Cuties group, and she, oh man, she gets replaced by this other girl who was originally in the Cuties group. There was a falling out there because they were on like fake Omegle or chat roulette or whatever, and flirting with this guy, and then they turned on the camera and saw he was a little girl, or she was a little girl, or whatever the fuck. Anyway, but she rejoins. They start hanging out. They start practicing, and then the day of the dance comes. And oh wait, actually, hold on. There was a part where the mom found out after the pussy pig reveal, um, and she got pissed off. Was beating her and shit. And then she and the crazy old aunt go and they like douse her with water, I guess holy water or something, and she like does the fallout convulsion thing, and then she turns it into a twerking dance because of course she did. And so they're doing like these weird panning cinematic fucking ass shots and shit, and she's just wearing like this little tiny fucking shirt and these tiny shorts, and they're just throwing water at her and shit, and she's just gyrating and dancing and shaking her ass. What the fuck, guys? What the actual fuck is it? It's not alright. But then on the day of the recital, homegirl that was originally in the Cuties that replaced main character, she was walking, and the main character was hiding in the path she was walking. She pushes her into the water on surprise, and she doesn't know how to swim. So she could have drowned this also 11-year-old girl, but she finds a buoy, and so she is okay. And instead of checking on her, making sure that she actually is okay and can get back to the shore safely, she walks off to go to the recital. This never comes up in the movie again, by the way. So she gets there. All the other cuties are lined up, and they're like, okay, well, we got to dance now. Who the fuck is this? Why'd you bring her here? Did you invite her? No. Well, she comes in anyway. And so they dance, and it's a really sexual dance. Like, Jesus H. Christ, they're slapping each other's asses. They're grinding on each other. They're doing, like, one of them's laying down, the other one's straddling them while standing, shaking their ass in front of them, in a very seductive manner. And they're like, and oh my god, they had to they had to dance and they were trying to get it all done. And I guess some glitter or something caught her eye, and it brought back like a PTSD sort of feeling. She's like, oh my God, why am I here? Why am I doing this? I should be supporting my mom. I should, she's having to deal with her husband's wedding to this new woman that she doesn't like and all that shit. And so she leaves after crying and runs home and greets her mom, and her abusive aunt is like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? You're dressed like a whore. Go get on your dress for your father's wedding, blah, blah, blah. Well, her mom comes through. She comes to the rescue finally. She's like, my daughter's having some issues here. She needs some help. I'm the only one who can fucking help her. I gotta do it. So she comes through. She's like, don't talk to my daughter like that. Fucking moseys on along. She goes to the wedding, and then the main character goes and she gets all dressed up into her, not her dress because she doesn't go to the wedding because fuck her dad, because why you doing that shit, dog? But she puts on like this cardigan and some jeans and splits her hair, and it's a sensible little outfit. I like it. And then she goes outside and she just jump ropes. And it's the strangest thing too, because at the end of the movie, when she's jump roping, she's jumping. And I guess if they had her jumping on like a trampoline on a green screen, but they did it in a strange way because it was like a slow pan toward the sky, and she's jumping, and it's you're considering that she's jumping in the same spot, but she goes up every time, like she continues to go up on the screen. So homegirl's got hops, she's Superman, leaping stories in a single jump, no problem, doing it, going down, she'll be going straight back up. I'm impressed. But yeah, no, it was gross. There was another part actually in the beginning before they started all hanging out and shit, and she saw like the other main leader of the Cuties or whatever, because they live in the same apartment complex, and she was doing laundry, and the main character was like hiding in the hallway staring at her, and she was like wearing tight leather pants, shaking her ass, doing all this shit, and she's just staring at her the whole time. And of course, it was, I guess the camera was to mimic her eye movements, and it kept on zooming in on her ass, and it would. Ugh. Basically, in summation, any any shit you see talking about cuties is for the pedophiles. It's right. Don't watch that shit. It's gross. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting off of here. Fuck this shit.